You should read The Vegetarian by Han Kang because, from a literary perspective, you'll be moved by the simplicity of the language, and it's a great introduction to the effectiveness of the narrative styles of contemporary Asian literature. And it's an exploration of modern Korean womanhood. The moment that sets off the plot is when the housewife Young Hae makes the sudden switch to veganism. I spoke to a local pescatarian.
Did you ever feel that this choice expressed some sort of intrinsic connection to nature that you felt?
Yeah, like I really love animals. I feel like I can appreciate animals more now that I don't eat meat or like land animals and animals. So.
How has this affected your relationships and your home dynamic concerning food?
They've actually drastically changed because no one else in my family like eats meat. I'm the only one. So like whenever my family like cooks dinner, they usually like cook chicken or like steak or whatever. And I'm like, obviously I can't eat that. So a lot of times I end up making my own food just to like save them the trouble. But honestly, my mom's actually been really nice about it. She like makes me salmon. I only eat salmon because I don't really like any other fish besides like shrimp and stuff.
But not all family members are as accommodating. When Young Hae in The Vegetarian starts to feel more like a tree than a person, this complicates her marriage. I spoke to an expert on marriages.
Mr. Dukowski, do you have any thoughts on the challenges that are presented often in adult marital relationships?
Sure. I think the challenges in a relationship like that is just kind of how you are going about your everyday roles. In everyday life, there's a lot of work to be done and there's challenges you're going to face, but I think when you're handling it as a team and you're working through your issues together, and if there are an issue, you're talking about it, and you're not just, you know what I mean, holding it against each other. That's kind of the best way to handle them.
Yeah. Can I ask a follow-up?
Yeah.
Wait, so like, do you have thoughts on what happens when one person in a marriage changes and what that is like for the other person?
I think it's natural for both people to be changing throughout your marriage, especially if it's longer lasting, but
Yeah.
hopefully it's in a good way. Mm-hmm. And if it's something that's having a negative impact on the relationship, that you address it and do your best, because both partners, I think, have to, you know, like I said, do their share of work in the relationship. And if it means changing for the relationship and for the better, I think that would work.
Thank you so much.
The Vegetarian is an excellent psychological analysis that focuses on the different perspectives that people can see everything, including nature in the mundane world. Some characters may be viewed as insane just because they find a special connection.